I came into the market about here. So when I was coming into the market, I had my structure. I could see selling to A, selling to B, still very good selling, as we can see, in terms of quality, yet the swing itself, the size of the swing has reduced. And what do you note about this action over here with this high volume? We have a lot of volume coming in and we're trying to come down, and we can see the swings reduced. Then we come over to here. What's important about this wave down, everyone? What am I seeing over here? Well, over here at C, what's of value to me is we can see that the selling has declined dramatically. And of course, we have structural integrity. We're holding the lows of A. We're not coming down here to test, question mark. Why is that? Well, it's either a lack of supply or buying is coming into the market. We go like this and we can see there is a lack of supply, and then that one bar shows us that there is also buying coming into market. So we have a double positive there. Over here, beautiful. Look at that. Very, very good buying. If I was in the market at this time, this is where I'd want to be a buyer. Selling waves have reduced dramatically. We have structural integrity. We can't test the lows, and then we have new momentum coming into the market. 4 bars wipe out all of this attempt to drive down. This is bullish behavior. Okay, so we push it up. We get D. This is a reaction, and we can't test down here. We can draw support across, and look, here we get better buying. If I was involved in the market this time, I would buy that bar. It's a stronger analog than this over here. Okay, and obviously this would be the first target. What do we know to F? That's the volume over here at F. Very, very high volume. So what would we expect here, everyone? Well, we would expect a reaction. Now, I came in over here. I was looking for an opportunity to go long, preferably around here, right? Around this level. We have a zone to work with. This being the upper boundary, this being the lower boundary of the zone. My question is, I don't see an entry over here. The only little decent bar we get is this over here. Analog wise, would you say that that bar is good buying, everyone? Basically, it isn't good buying, is it? And I don't see any opportunity here to buy. I have a bullish read. However, I do not see a trading opportunity. Then this bar prints. Look at the volume coming in. Look at the spread. Now, could we buy this bar? Would we buy this bar? No, for me, the stop and the context here is just a little rich, because this is our trading range. We get a bar that closes right in here. It's a bit wacky. And the reason why I'm showing you all this pre-market analysis, sometimes when you're waiting for a setup to arrive, it doesn't produce a signal. There is no entry bar, and that is trading. Then you're tempted with, inverted commas, a potential bar to jump on board or try to get into the market, and it produces a subpar, less optimal kind of bar. And this violates a lot of my rules within trading, because any entry bars that take up more than 50% of the size of the trading range, I do not trade. So this is resistance, this is support, and we can see that this one bar takes up probably 80% of the trading range. That was this bar over here. What do we know over here? We get a little bit of effort versus result.